I've been up for like 3 hours, but I need another cup of coffee, of course.
Down the boulevard at night, playing Coldplay on repeat, watching people on the street as I go by, and it doesn't even matter to me where.
Hello guys and good morning. Getting a little more coffee in the system. It is definitely fall here in beautiful Boise, Idaho. The sun is like finally coming up and it's like 8 o'clock or something ridiculous. I've been waiting for like 3 hours because my body decided to wake up at 5 on a Saturday, and it's not the summertime, so I couldn't take advantage of the light. So I am here because today we are on a mission. We're vlogging again with our nice camera. It feels super weird to hold such a big camera compared to the GoPro for all the videos we've done recently. But today, the mission is simple. I want to strap my GoPro to my DJI Spark. So I want to go out and I want to see if this little baby can fly. It's a little chilly out here. I got my sunlight for my intro. I'm gonna go shower and then let's get right onto it. Alright guys, so the main point of today's video is just to see if the dang thing can even get off the ground. At kind of face value, picking it up, it was pretty obvious to tell that the GoPro weighs kind of close to about the same as the Spark weighs. So this is really dumb. It's probably gonna crash immediately. So we're just going somewhere close, down by the river, of course, one of my favorite little spots. Boise River's beautiful. Lots of cool fall leaves going on, so we're just gonna cruise down there and see if this thing will even get off of the ground, which I have my doubts. I hope I don't break some of my gear in the process, but let's just swipe on down by the river. Just kidding, we're not flying yet. If you couldn't tell guys, that was on the GoPro. So I'm back just to kind of do a quick little side note as I walk down to the spot where I want to take this off from. Down by the river, nice and secluded, not a lot of people, not a lot of traffic, no air traffic, etc. Be safe with your drones. But how does the Hero 7 look in comparison to the G9? So everything up to this point, and microphone included, has been shot on the G9, which has really good preamps with the Rode mic, has really good 4K image quality. You know, what do you guys think? I've done a lot of stuff with the GoPro recently and really enjoyed the results, but you know, the GoPro is a lot cheaper and it is a lot more versatile in a lot of ways. So I think, you know, in a perfect world, it makes sense to have both in your kit, especially if you're into filmmaking. But if you needed one, this guy, he might seriously be good enough to be like a first time have fun making YouTube videos camera, which is really exciting. So anyway, let's switch over the G9, get a little B-roll, and let's get to the spot. Alright guys, let's cut the crap and let's get to this. So how I did this is I basically just stuck a sticky mount right, I'm gonna break my gimbal. I stuck the sticky mount like right in the middle of the DJI, making sure that all of the props were completely clear. Again, really stupid idea, it's making it top heavy. It just feels like it's not gonna fly super great. So we'll see how this does. Let's turn it on, let's get the remote out, and let's see what happens. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to film and fly this all at the same time. It really would have helped to maybe have like an assistant here. I should have woken Carly up. We're updating the Spark right now. Technical difficulties. All right, guys, I have the G9 down low to try and film this. We're turning the GoPro on to start recording, and hopefully the drone doesn't crash immediately into the G9. I might scoot it away a little further here. Gosh, it's so top heavy. All right, here goes nothing. Okay, we made it a little bit. Looks like it was top heavy. I'm gonna try and bend the GoPro back quite a ways, get a little bit of that angle so it's more center. Let's try this again. Attempt number 2. All right, it's in the air. It's in the air. Look at it. It's flying. Guys, it's flying. No way. There's sand all over the camera. Okay, sweet. All right, let's go fly it around. Let's see how it looks. Guys, it's right there. You can see it. It's actually hovering even. It's not having a problem. The camera's pointed up a little bit, so I'm curious how it'll turn out, but it's right there. All right, this is super cool. Let's keep flying. I want to see how these results turn out. Oh, this is awesome. All right, guys, it made it back. Flew around for a little bit. The battery life definitely sucked, okay? Because you could tell it was just working so hard to try to lift the additional weight of the GoPro. I maybe got, I don't know, 5-6 minutes of flight time, I think, somewhere in there because of having that extra weight on top. And you could just tell, I mean, I don't know, the Spark was just like, I mean, it was really working to try and get that up. But I looked back at the footage just on the little GoPro screen. Obviously, we got to take it home. We got to color grade it and kind of see what the results are. But so far, I'm pretty excited because, I don't know, this may make the DJI Spark relevant in 2019, late 2018. And I don't even have to spend any extra money on a new drone. Now I've got 4K drone footage. I shot it at 24 frames. It looked a little skippy just because of how bright it is this morning. Maybe crank it down to 60 and it'll look really good. But anyway, I don't know if I want to do that again to it today just because it felt like it was working really hard. But let's go home and check out the footage and we'll go from there.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I
go! Guys, I forgot how long of a walk it was down in there, so this is taking way too long. Let's use GoPro's new, hyper warp mode or whatever, and let's just cruise on home.
in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down.
Alright guys, I made it back home. We are editing the video that we shot. It's actually Sunday. I shot this on Saturday, but looking over the footage, I'm actually pretty pleased with what the GoPro was able to produce, basically just kind of duct tape to the top of the Spark with a sticky mount. Would I use this in the future? I don't know. I'm going to show some footage basically kind of comparing them right now so you can see what the GoPro footage looked like basically in the exact same shot of what the Spark's camera shoots. It looks a ton better on the GoPro, but the sacrifice I had to make is that I basically got only about 5 to 6 minutes of flight time versus 10. That sucked. And then really just all in all, my speed was much, much slower, and it does look a little bit more shaky. The gimbal on the Spark is better than the stabilization in the GoPro. It's still really good, but it doesn't have that axis for when you fly basically in the X and Y direction. No, the X direction, I think, is probably what it would be on your Spark. So, you know, this was a really fun experiment. I had a ton of fun doing this. If I wanted just like a really good looking kind of straightforward out over maybe like a cliff or something shot, definitely would use the GoPro. For other drone stuff, probably doesn't make sense to use it. But anyway, you know, just another way to have fun with our camera gear. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a good one.